Oh, it was weird, you know. I was in Tottenham Court Road, going to buy an iron in Argos. I live in Peckham. I don't know what I was doing in Tottenham Court Road trying to buy an iron, but I happened to be there, and I saw across the street there was like a long queue at the American Church Street of like people just lining up, and I was like. I just went across and I was like, so what's going on? What are you guys doing? And this girl said to me, oh, we're auditioning for this TV show and it's an open audition. I was like, what's an open audition? It's like you can just come in and line up and you can get to go in and audition. I was like, oh yeah? Oh yeah, so I just go and I get a you know, and she was like, yeah, have you got the script? I was like, yeah, I got the script, yeah. So I went to the front of the queue and I was like, oh, I lost my number. Can you give me another number? And the lady was like, yeah, whatever. I know she didn't believe me. It was Aisha Waters. So she gave me a number and I've gone back in the queue, waited in line, got inside the building, and Shaheen Baig was there, casting director, and she just asked me questions like, where are you from and stuff like that, and she was like, oh, we're filming in Peckham, and I was like, oh, wicked, yeah, I knew that, obviously, because I've done my research. I had no idea what was going on, and then so I left. She just asked a few questions, and I left, and then I got a call saying that they wanted me to come in and have like an actual audition with script and stuff, and they were like, oh, we're going to send it to your email. I didn't even have an email account, so I had to set up a quick Yahoo email, got the email, got the script, learnt the script, went into the meeting and got the job, and that was like my first TV job, called Youngers on E4, and this was 2012, 13? Crazy. Obviously from then, I got like an acting coach, Rob Whitelock, and he's like my sensei, and he like taught me the game and the craft of acting and stuff like that, so I'm still learning today. Yeah, comedy-wise, Robin Williams, obviously Jocelyn Essien from Three Non Blondes is a legend. Who else? Eddie Murphy, obviously, Richard Blackwood, growing up watching him. Yeah, those guys kind of inspire because they play like, especially Robin Williams, plays so many different characters, and then he can dip into the serious and then dip back out into the wacky, into crazy. I think that's brilliant. And I just was always inspired by that. Same with Jocelyn. It's weird because writing's now turned into a job. It was a hobby before, and I seem to be getting into more rooms now because I've only been writing seriously about a year. I kind of was brought onto the writing team of the Javon Prince show a few years ago by Phil Bowker and Javon Prince, who saw me in we did a pilot together, and they were like, well, look, if you can improvise like this, then you must be able to write. And I was like, Phil, I can't write. And Phil was like, don't worry, Sam, you're well, don't worry about it. We got into the writer's room for like 5-6 weeks, and I was around like some really cool people like Bolu Babalola, John McQueen, Akemji, and we just kind of like created, and I kind of learnt the whole writing process from that. And then after that, Phil kind of took me on board and said, look, this is how you structure a script and stuff like that. And then kind of just learnt how to write, I guess. But I mean, obviously the main passion is the acting. That's what like I came in for. But slowly, like the writing is becoming on the same kind of like forefront. Famalam is very much improvised, So like we just wake up and Tom and AK will just come into my trailer in the morning and they'll just be like, look, just don't learn the script because we're gonna change it. And then like, or add a script like once, like in the morning, once there's lunch, Tom will just be like this. Yeah, we can do something there. And like literally create a sketch just because we've got the room for another half hour. But it's exciting, it's fun. You get to play and, try out new things, and then they just go, oh, this don't work, get rid of that, It's wicked. I mean, it's not so, because Famalam does have a script, we just never stick to it. Because it's, it's sketch. You can make things up, whereas Time Wasters is just brilliant writing that you wouldn't want to really improvise because, Daniel's kind of created this world and I'm just really happy to be in it. Do you know what I mean? And just good work ethic, no corpsing. I am the worst corpser. But no, just good work ethic, kind of just come in with an open mind and just be ready to take on everything and just be ready for it, really. That's my main thing, because it's kind of like you go onto sets, especially with sketch shows, they're so difficult because you're changing characters you're doing like 4 different sketches a day, so like it's hard to like keep in, you know. But if you just come in prepared, like prepare from before, like know this is what your character's doing, this is his journey, and you know, have a backstory, so you'll kind of always have a base to go to once you step onto set, I think. I never used to do comedy. I did drama before, like in plays and stuff, and then I kind of did this play that was a comedy. It was like a mixture of drama and comedy, and then the director was like, "You should really think about going into comedy," and then it just kind of became the route now. Like a lot of, you know, like my journey is going through this comedy route, but definitely I'd love to, you know, jump to more dramatic roles if they're out there. Especially now, it's like everyone wants an agent and stuff like that. But literally, when I first started acting, my friend Arinze Kenny, he said to me that, right, create your own work. Like literally create your own work. I think we're too worried that people won't want to read our work because we're not known and not, you know, big in the industry or whatever. But if you create a brilliant piece of work, try and get it on somewhere, maybe like a, you know, one-woman show or somewhere like small, and just invite people. Like if you invite 100 people in the industry, 1 or 2 of them are going to come and go, okay, we love this. So it's a start, you know, and they may not, but you just continue to create your own work because it exercises your mind, and it stops you from thinking negative about not being included.
Do that.
It's just very helpful as an actor to learn, you know, from the greats, to learn, you know, read all the books and just understand this industry that we're in. I mean, there's so many different styles, there's so many different, you know, energies that come with this, and we just have to really take everything in. Like we have to be a sponge, and you know, and I think like it helps in work. Like you subconsciously you feel you can, your training comes out of you, you know, when you're acting, even though it doesn't mean to. And I just think that the more you learn, the better it will be for your career and for you. So you don't go into rooms like one time someone was talking about a film that I hadn't seen, or, you know, and I was just like, have you seen it? And I was like, yeah, just to be included in the conversation. And like, do you remember that bit when they, I was like, yeah, I had no idea what they were on about. So yeah, just that, like watching film and going to cinema and getting those 2-for-1s. Yeah. I'd love to play Martin Luther King, right? But not the serious side of him. Do you know what I mean? Every time I see like the Martin Luther King biopics, they're amazing, by the way. Like David Oyelowo's amazing, but I want to see like the fun side of Martin, you know? Even it doesn't even have to be like a film, just like a series or something, or in a play, like just the fun side of Martin Luther King, because he does have fun side, man. Do you know what I mean? I remember I saw him lying on a snooker table taking one of those backward shots, and I was like, that's a cool dude. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I would love to kind of explore that side of him, you know? But yeah, that's one. But the main one I've got to keep. I'll let you know if it happens, and if it doesn't, you'll never know.